Well, many a hit country song has been written about the rain. I'm flashing back to a few I used to spin in my car back in high school, and we are in store for some of it later on here as we welcome you to the city of Nashville and Nissan Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A first carry here for Tony Pollard. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to give the Titans a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Left side, cut by Ridley. Defender gets there, finally takes him out, but not before he picks up 29 yards. And it's going to be first down Titans.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Closer, closer.
Ward in the pistol. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Ward now. This is Ridley working the right side. Give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And Hick got there quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Ward setting up to throw. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Tennessee. Carnell Tate, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They'll motion him out of the backfield. It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. Flush down out to his left. Going deep down the left sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts to throw. Escapes the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Ward now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Moving 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7. Now Ward. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Touchdown, Tennessee! Picking up where they left off in that season opener win last week, Brock. Quickly out in front, and the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Free up the middle. Gets a breakaway. The 30. He's at the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown,
Saquon Barkley. That's That's his second of the year. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Now we've got a 6-point ball game.
13. Eagles 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air with Ward. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Ward's going to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Ward. And this is another incompletion. He was looking for Gunnar Helm. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. On the return for the Eagles is Will Shipley. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go to Barkley again. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Taps him at the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
He's across midfield to the
put up a performance like he did on the ground a week ago. You grab the attention right away of your opponent. You know they had watched those runs from a week ago. They were dialed in on him. Still couldn't slow him down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. You know, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
On second down, here's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Offense is set. First and 10. Running left. This is Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's a screen to Barkley. They take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Bigsby will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. It's a design look for Hurts. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at third and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on third and goal. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. And with a big loss there of 10 yards, it is fourth and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 39-yarder. Elliott connects there. That cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Ward setting the pass. Forced out to his right. Hit as he makes the throw, and that's going to sputter to the ground, and that's going to bring up second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. This is Pollard running left. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up.
A 3-yard loss.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 13-10 ball game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. Jermaine Johnson. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
I don't think anybody was surprised in the building to see a run after the negative play on first down. And now at least it keeps you on schedule to get a chance here on third.
Barkley gets it on third down. Finding room at the 30. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Going to the ground again on first. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Second down, Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hurts with it on third and short. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the red zone on first. Lemon's got it left side. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got second and 7.
At the 13-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. Jeffrey Simmons. Second time that they have brought him down on this series.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but they never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. He's going to go out of bounds, getting back 15 before he did so. And it's going to be first down, Tennessee.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You just see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on first down. Ward chased out to his right. He's keeping it again. He's going to go out of bounds, getting about 15 before he did so. It's going to be first down, Tennessee.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10. Here's Ward. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's second down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Cooper to Jean with the stop. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
He's not a rookie anymore, but still a pretty young quarterback in this league. And the key now, with a young quarterback and a veteran, is when you make a mistake, you've got to flush it.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. And throws nowhere near the target. Could have avoided a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On second down, here's Barkley. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. So down by Cody Barton.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. And he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the marker. So now it's going to be 4th down. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Elliott connects there, and it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Ward now. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Going to throw this one. Ward escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Flat. Flip through.
Ward setting up to throw. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. Escorted out of bounds after picking up about 3. And that's going to give the Titans a 1st down.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
1st and 10 here for Ward. Now 3 for 3 on this series after he threw the pick the last time out. They are throwing it again. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again. Ward buys time, rolling right. This is complete to Helm. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Now Ward. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Five getting it to Calvin Ridley. 4th down coming up. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So as this drive begins, rain starting to fall. They go play fake with Hurts. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons. And after one play of this drive, he might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. What you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. 3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Even with this weather, maybe changing the game plan a little bit, dictating a whole lot of work on the ground. So impressive to see this achievement, to reach 100 yards in these conditions. I know this. He's going to be enjoying that shower. It's also going to be pretty sore tomorrow.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Still finding room past the 45. 30. 20. 15. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Just wow, Kate. I mean, wow. We are watching something extraordinary today. Not a 100-yard day, not a 150-yard day, but a 200-plus-yard day with that big tote.
That one right down the middle. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Pitch play here. Spears. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Ward's going to throw it. He finds Howard, right side. And he can be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
50-yard line.
Ward is set, 1st and 10. Now up to 20 passes for the game, but he's only completed half of them. Now a give to Spears, coming left. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ward off the play action. And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. And it's Zach Vaughn matching last week's effort with that sack. Boy, these last few plays have been totally one-sided, Brock, and in multiple phases of the game, too.
I would say welcome to the NFL. I mean, this game has these kind of swings, and it's typically the team that responds is the team that ultimately wins.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down. On now comes their punter. Tommy Townsend will kick it away.
Formation for Tennessee.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Right side complete to Lemon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play. And that ball caught in front of him, and he came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts to throw. And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move to 6. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. So out of bounds he goes. Gain of about 7 on the play. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now Hurts. Right back to Smith they go. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Just continuing to grind it down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves two purposes, right, Kate? Number one, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But just as importantly, you're playing keep away, and that other side's not getting to touch the rock.
To the right and hauled in by Stowers. Hit there, and he's forced out. Gain of about 15 before it. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much down into that.
And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd of the game and 5th so far this season.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. Now lead by 14 points.
Titans 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward now off the play action. This one's taken in by Kylan Granson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
They pitch it out to him here. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. That's going to be first down Titans.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, Spears. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air with Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Ward. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Moore with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We've set of downs from 37. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Connects with the open man downfield. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. There's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Pass complete to Goddard. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert from 32 yards.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Elliott with the extra points. And the lead now up to 18 points.
Eagles 34, Titans 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Ward setting to pass. Hits his running back. He dodged the tackle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 32 yards.
First down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Ward in the pistol. Forced out to his right. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Looks like the rain is stopping. Field conditions still pretty slick, but no more rain at the moment. It's second down. And he's going to go down. They drop him back on his own side at the 47. Jonathan Grenard
11-yard loss.
And that's going to lead to a lengthy now 3rd and 21.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Caught the football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. Ooh, they nearly had a big play there on 3rd down, Brock. But a good defensive effort forces 4th down.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Desperation time here. He lets another one go. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense. Ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the pistol, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Hurts setting up to throw. Lennon's got it left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Hurts looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Philadelphia.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown,
Saquon Barkley.
Philadelphia.
That's his 3rd on the ground this week. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And that adds yet another to their lead.
Eagles 41, Titans 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Now Ward. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll give for the first time to Khalil Mullins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. We're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now the shotgun give to Spears. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They run once more with Spears. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. It's going to be first down, Tennessee.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. To the right, and it's pulled in by Tate. And this one's going the wrong way. A nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Over the decades, you want to see elite defenses in the NFL. They have the big people that can run and the little people that will tackle. In that corner, well, he did his job there.
Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12. Ward now. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Ward setting up to throw. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Motion man right is Smith. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A big hit down the right side. 36 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
Right back it goes to Pierce. This one stopped. Play gains about 6 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Eagles moments away from a 2-0 start. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Pierce. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here's the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the pistol, give to Pierce. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down.
If it's 1st or 2nd down, Kate, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
Elliott connects there. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now on the return, here's DK. This makes it up to the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
2-3.
Looking to throw this one. Ward on the move, headed right. Oh, they rocked him on that throw, and that's going to take most of the power out of it. Ball doesn't even get back to the line. It is 2nd down.
Fair to say, he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Drop play. This is Spears. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. That's going to give the Titans a 1st down.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. That almost felt like an instant replay of his previous run, Brock. Another great opening created up front, and he said thank you very much.
And this offense totally in the driver's seat. You want to try to run it back a 3rd time? Also maybe a time to throw it right over their heads with a little play-action pass.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Trying to push deep downfield. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
Oh, there's a calling that I can't ignore out in the wild. If you keep pushing, gonna hear me roar. Soul is on fire. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. You should have thought before you let me out the cage. Before you let me out the cage. Oh, there's a hunger coming over me, burns like a fever. If you don't think I'll hunt you down, I'll make you a believer. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. You should have thought before you let me out the cage. Huh. Yeah. Before you let me out the cage. Yeah. I'm coming straight out the jungle, better watch out for me. You can try, but you never gon' keep me on a leash. You can say what you wanna, but you better believe. Whoa, no, you should have thought before you let me. I'm coming straight out the jungle, better watch out for me. You can try, but you never gon' keep me on a leash. You can say what you wanna, but you better believe. Oh, you should have thought before you let me out the cage.
Scream or lie loud enough that someone will believe. It may seem fairly obvious, but I don't think you'd agree. Please refrain from thinking it's what got us in this deep. Yeah, there's a pattern from the past and it lives, it dies with me. Hey! Spinning all your rounds till you slip off track. Blaming someone else as you build your stack. Running the parade to the ground and back. Just a campaign that you feel attacked. Dream a lie long enough that everyone will see. The absence of conviction starts to rot out all your teeth.